Hey guys, it's Slipcover Steve. There are a few things in this world that give you more clout than having an oversized set for a single movie that takes up a ton of space, especially when it's out of print and out of reach of people who are chumps that weren't able to get it quick. And I'm talking about some delicious, tasty, out of print deluxe sets today. These are some of my favorites, and I'm going to go over exactly why. This first one is it's like this. First off, you look at it and you go, what in the world is that? Well, it says it right here on the spine. It's Prince of Darkness. It's a stupid movie. You're not buying this for the movie though. You're buying it for the 6 set. I got this really cheap from Scream Factory. I think it was like, it's like 20 bucks. You know what this is worth now? Like 200 bucks. This is long out of print. I'll even show you. It comes with, you know, actually comes with like another old-timey thing. So not only do you get like the movie, slipcover, all that jazz, but like you get like a little like record. I don't have a record player, you know. I'm a young man, you know, a hip young man, and I don't buy like, you know, that niche garbage. You know, only fools are buying that because the records aren't going to be like a long-term good investment. I'm just saying. But nonetheless, I have it, and I'm just watching it rack up the money. Another favorite. This one, it could be better. I'm just going to be honest with you. And that is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 Vinegar Syndrome set. This is long out of print. I'm pretty sure this is selling for like, I don't know, like 200 bucks. What I do like is it's like not only got this little hard case, but it still has, you know, like a slip cover. Kind of a stupid slip cover. I don't really get it. I don't understand what that's a reference to or anything. But, you know, it's really cool that Vinegar Syndrome just takes like these garbage movies and just gives them the deluxe treatment, because you just go ka-ching as soon as they do, and you pre-order it. If you're lucky, you can wait for a sale, get it for, you know, half off. I try to do that when I can, but when I can't, you know, you got to buckle down and you just got to get as many copies as you can. And in 3 to 5 years, you know, this thing's going to be worth, I don't even know, like probably like $3 grand. You know, people are just fools for that kind of thing. I don't know. This is honestly, this is like what you're looking for in like these deluxe sets. Like, look at this. This is for a movie called Monkey Shines. I'm pretty sure I've talked about this before. It's another one of them, you know, giant gorilla pictures. But it's from that George Romero guy, so it just kind of is filled with a bunch of nonsense talking, you know, and just me going, okay, get to the point, falling asleep. I was dozing off during this movie. I was literally just about ready to pass out, because all I was having is just like people going on and on and just try to act smart, and I just go, okay, just get with it. Come on, George. You know, no wonder you kind of quit making movies. But this is like what you want. You know, you got like this nice hard set. It takes up a ton of space, and like, look at all that in there. Like, you got all kinds of like garbage in here, you know. Not only, of course, you get the slip. Thank God. If you don't get a slip, what's the point? And like, you get like these cards. I don't even know like what they are, but you know, I'm just happy they're there. But the real kicker, you know, is this book. And what I love about this book is it is filled with pictures. Again, like the words, I'm never gonna read that. You know, does anyone read these books? Probably not, because you're not a dork. You know, but look at all that. Look at all this beautiful, you know, art for a movie that I honestly could care less if it had a release. But, you know, it's Umbrella. I knew, like, I just kind of, as soon as I heard this was coming, I was just like, you know, people like that Romero guy. Like, for whatever reason, you know, people are, like, kind of obsessed with him, and I was just like, you know, I bet I could make probably, you know, a couple grand in the long term off of that. And I'm pretty sure that set's long out of print. It's kind of sitting at around $300 right now, which is pretty reasonable. If you haven't picked it up, you probably want to do that now. But again, I'm going to be making, you know, at least a cool $3,000. But again, you know, it's something you're going to want to sell as soon as we hit that spike. You know, you're going to want to sell it, because these Romero fans, you know, a lot of his movies came out in like the 60s and like, you know, the 70s, and then he kind of just fell off. You know, you're going to want to sell them fast. That fan base is getting old and passing away day by day. So keep that in mind. And the last one I'm going to talk about today is Tremors 2. This is a 4K deluxe set. I was fortunate enough to be able to get this for 50% off. Again, you know, Arrow, they have sales like every other day. So it's always kind of a good idea to wait if you can. Sometimes you can't. So you need to be vigilant, kind of, you know, keep up on the forums, see what people are saying, see like, you know, what other investors are saying is going to go out of print. But this Tremor set here, you know, again, I hate the first Tremors. I think the best Tremors is honestly probably Tremors 6, to be honest with you. The other Tremors aren't that hot, and that includes this one. Not that great. But again, it doesn't really matter if the movie's good. It's just a matter of, what am I going to get out of this in the long term? And, you know, I'm pretty sure they, like, kind of copied Umbrella, because, again, this is how you do these sets. You know, you got this nice, thick box, you know. And what do we get here? We got, like, a book. And it's the same deal as the other books. I will say my big complaint with this one in comparison to the Umbrella one is, yeah, it's got some nice art in here. You know, if I can do that, you know, see some art, but like it's also just, look at all that, a whole page of just words. Again, no one's reading this. You know, do you know anyone who's actually read these books? People don't read these things. And it comes with like a poster. I'm not going to unfold it. You know, you kind of get the idea. I think it's like the theatrical poster or whatever, because I'm pretty sure this had a theatrical release. This came out in like, when, like 1982 or something. So it's not my thing. Probably not your thing either. But again, you know, we are collectors. We are investors. We're just kind of like looking to make a cool looking shelf, you know, and it's just like, how do you do that? Thank God, you know, Arrow and Umbrella and Vinegar Syndrome are out there to really cater to us. And I hope this continues. This is a great trend, you know. I want to see more oversized deluxe sets that are going to go for massive amounts of money. But yeah, I've got a lot more of these. If you like this kind of content, make sure you subscribe to the channel, you know, leave comments. You know, I've got a lot of great business making insight. I'm always looking for more investments. So if you have suggestions for me, you know, sets are going to go out of print, comment below. I'm not always 100% all the time, so I'm always looking for more insight. But thank you for checking it out, and I hope you guys have a super day.